Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel Lexquisite Life, where we learn to live our lives exquisitely, one plan at a time. So today we are going to discuss what's probably the most popular way to Frankenplan. So there's 4 steps that I've broken down into, and while I'm setting up my Frankenplanner, I'm going to explain those steps to you. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please put them in the comments section below, and I answer each and every comment. So, this type of Frankenplanning is what I like to call months in sections, or general Frankenplanning. It's when you take one cover, one set of discs, and you put in multiple planners in multiple sections. So, for me, for next year, the first thing that I had to do when I wanted to Frankenplan is decide what are my categories. Which categories did I want to use in my Frankenplanner? So for me personally, I like to have a catch-all, a wellness, and a meal plan. Those are the 3 that I like to keep in my Frankenplanner. And this works out for me because those are the 3 main areas that Those are the 3 main areas that I will be accessing on a daily basis. So I always refer to my catch-all in the morning, and usually at night when I get home or the following morning, I'll update my wellness for that previous day. And my meal plan is something that I usually refer to 2 to 3 times a week. So that is our first step. What are my categories? So the second step is, which layout do I want for each category? So, you know, if you're not sure what kind of layout you would like for your catch-all, my recommendation is to either go to the Buy Sell Trade groups on Facebook, and Facebook, I think Instagram has a few Buy Sell Trade hashtags you could look on for your area. Or other planner friends. If you have other planner friends, talk to them and ask them if you could use a month from each of the different layouts. So there's the dashboard layout, the vertical layout, the wellness layout, the fitness layout, monthly layout. I think those are the main ones that pop at the top of my head right now. Horizontal layout is another one. And you need to figure out which layout works best for you. So what I suggest is take a month of each layout and kind of test out, or even a week from each layout, and test out how you would like to have it organized in your mind or design. So for me, I like a vertical layout. And the reason why I like a vertical layout, let me just flip to an old week. Yeah, we'll do the last week of September, that's fine. So for me, I like a vertical layout because I like having the space for decor, but also being able to put my main focus boxes and checklists throughout the week. So that's how I prefer to do it. I know some people who like to use the vertical because they like to break it down in morning, midday, and evening, or finances, kids, extra events, or you know, they like to break it down into 3 categories since it's already divided for you. Now there's also the dashboard layout, and this layout, some people who like to do more functional planning, they use this layout. You know, it just depends on what you prefer. But as for me in my house, we prefer the vertical layout for a catch-all, the wellness layout for wellness, although I do like the fitness layout, but they don't make I think they only made like 1 fitness planner. And I don't even know if it still has the layout as the original fitness layout. I like the original fitness layout and the wellness layout, but I prefer to use the wellness layout right now because I'm not doing so hot in the fitness department. And I prefer, for me, my meal planning to be a dashboard layout. So that's how I chose my categories for step 2. Now that we have our categories and we know what sections we want, now we need to decide how much of each month do we want to put in our planners. So my current catch-all has 3 months in it. And I kind of like that. She's chunky. I like a chunky planner, and that works for me. I like to have the current month I'm working on, usually the previous month from before, and then the following month. So that if there's anything that I need to jot down on the monthly layout, I can jot it down. ahead of time, so that way when I do my decor for the weekly layout, I know I can refer back to that monthly layout and has all my important dates and scheduled things on there. So for me and the purposes of this video, I'm going to use 3 months. So we know that we want 3 months from each planner. So now we need to decide the step 4, which is which accessories. So also, let me go back to step 3. It also depends on how many sections you have in your Franken planner. For me, I only have 3, so I can fit 3 months on here. I know some people who have 6 months of each section, or they have 5 planners that they're putting into their Franken planner, so they only carry 1 month of each because it'll make baby girl chunky. It just depends on what works for you, how many planners you have and how many you want. And if you don't want to stick to classic rings, you can always upgrade to expander rings, which are bigger, obviously, because it's expander. Let me see if I can grab one to give you an example. Okay, so this is an expander ring, and this is a classic size ring. Oh, if I quit dropping it. So as you can see, there is definitely a much bigger surface area for you to add many pages. So for me, what I do is I use the expander ring on my storage planners, and I use the classic ring on any planners that I'm currently using, just because to me it makes it a little bit easier. I tried expander rings for me before, and it was just a little too much. I'm gonna just be honest. It was just a little too much. So, now that you know how many months of each, what kind of rings you want, you need to decide which cover you want to use. Are you going to use a cover that is currently on a planner, or are you going to use a cover that you have from a previous planner, a custom cover? You know, those type of things. You need to decide what kind of dividers you want to use to divide up your sections, if you want to use dividers, and if you want to add filler paper. So this is where we get to the meat and potatoes of things. So for me, this is my current catch-all. This is the cover that I'm currently using. I have it on black metal disc that I got from the balloon box. And I must say, I do enjoy this. I enjoy this, but if you know me, you know that I change my covers like I change my hair. So for 2021, I want to start off with this wellness cover. Now, since this is my current Franken planner, all the guts to this planner are in here. So what I plan on doing is removing everything after March out of this planner and putting it in the back of this planner, so that I have space to add on my meal plan and my catch-all. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed through and do that really quick. Move this one off to the side. And we have March here. And the best way to take your pages out are a month at a time. That's the easiest. Okay, so I already have a note set added to my I already have a note section added to the back of my planner in preparation for this video. So now we're going to go ahead and flip to the front because I want to leave this hello page here because it matches the cover. But the rest of these pages are going to be back in my wellness section. So this is where I want to start adding in stuff for my catch-all. Why do I even have this paper still in here? Okay, so we're going to go to January. I'm gonna go ahead and pop January, February, and March in here because like I said, that's what I prefer to have in my Franken planner. Okay, now I'm not going to add any dividers in because I'm going to pull the ones from my current Franken planner. But another thing I do need to add is my daily tracker sheets. So let me go ahead and go here. And I want to go ahead and start adding these in this planner. Or maybe, yeah, I'll do this. I'm gonna add in my date night and my perpetual calendar. Go ahead and put that up front. I'm not gonna move my stickers yet for my daily tracker sheets, just because I will be using them these next couple months. Go ahead and pull some of these pages out. And I only use these pages on days that are a little hectic for me, where I'm trying to get a lot of things done and I don't want to forget something. So usually it's one of my filming days. But okay, so we have that in the beginning. And we have our catch-all. Now we need to add in our mail planner. So I prefer to have mine go in order from catch-all, wellness to mail plan because it's based off of the frequency that I check each one of these planners. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab all of these beginning pages with my perpetual calendar and all of that. I'm gonna go ahead and pop these in. Pop them in, pop them in, pop them in. Ooh, I love that. That's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's okay to be happy with a calm life, okay? Come on, somebody. I love these dashboards. I really do. I mean, not dashboards, dividers. The dividers from this planner is just gorgeous. I encourage you to go on the website and just look at them. They're beautiful. So now we have January, February, and March through here. And then what I'm going to do is add in some of my pages that I have in the back of this Franken planner. So this is where it gets fun because you get to add in all the accessories that you want to use. So back in my catch-all planner, I used some dividers from some planners that I currently wasn't using, and I made a few sections. So this is my last time I section, and this just has like the last time that I changed my headlight, oil change, when my lease renewal is due for my apartment, my car registration is due, when I participated in Disc Love this year, that was fun, and I gotta update it. But this is like last time for any important things or anything that I want to remember or commemorate. That goes in this section here. Now this came from the original Homebody. It's a divider from there. and I just glued the perpetual calendar page to the back of it so that it flips straight to the perpetual calendar. Love that one. This divider came from my Teresa Collins planner, and this is my planner spreads. This is where I keep track of all the spreads that I did this year so that I'm not doing the same sticker book twice in a row. So once again, I just glued the perpetual calendar to the back of the divider using my Tombow Mono adhesive. This right here is like my planner boyfriend, right? We together. But this right here is like my husband. This Tombow Mono correction tape, love both of them. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. But this is where I use the Colorful Boxes sticker book, and I just write down which oh my gosh, I can't think, my mind was blank, which sticker book I use for that week. So that's how I do that, and I do a pretty good job of keeping track of everything. Once again, I gotta update it, but usually this is what I do on a day when I'm kind of bored, don't really have much to do, I need to occupy my mind, or I'm stressed and I need to de-stress. I'll come in and I'll fill this out for the rest of the month. And that's that section. And my final add-on section that I have for this planner is my birthday section. This divider came from the Planner Babe. I love the gold foil. Can you guys see that? Gorgeous. But I don't really care for the flowers. They could put something else on here, but that's just my personal opinion. But this is my birthdays divider tab, and I just felt like Planner Babe was the perfect planner for that because of the colors. It already has the I need you to move out my way. It already has the banners and stuff. So what I did was I glued the I believe this is the page that says like, hello, this planner belongs to. I glued that page to the back of the divider, and I marked kids, men, women for birthdays so that I could look at this at a glance. But then for the perpetual calendars, I went ahead and wrote in all of my family members and people who are important to me birthdays in here. So that worked out swell, and that is my Franken planner for 2021 so far, because we still have a couple more pages that we need to create and add in. But so far, this is what we're looking like, and it's looking gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I love it. So if you have any questions on how to Franken plan, what to put in your Franken plan, how do you want to organize your Franken plan, feel free to comment down below. If I don't know, there are other people in the planner community who would know the answer to your question. Once again, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And remember, live your life exquisitely, one plan at a time. Bye now.